extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A., 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
Now here's Daniels, outside Rizachet. Young inside, defended by Halliburton. Nembhard with a steal. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Inside, here's Porzingis. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Wiseman. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Siakam. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 6.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Porzingis misses.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Halliburton against Young. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And here's Siakam, covered by Johnson. Siakam against Johnson. Siakam, that's good. Give him 8 points now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding frees Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
A team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Porzingis passes to Johnson. Back to Porzingis. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point lead. The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control.
Oh, wow. And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Indiana leading by 4. Siakam outside. Shoots over Johnson. Siakam, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now Siakam. Give him 8 points now. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Rizachet. Back to Daniels. Over Nembhard. The rebound by Nesmith. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Hawks second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Some changes for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Wiseman, and Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Toppin, a screen on Young. Here's Halliburton. Toppin outside. From behind the arc. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Let's go with a three. Gets the three to fall.
Wow, great equalizer there from Young. He has the answer for that three.
Siakam in the post. Working on Porzingis. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Another three for Indiana.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Rizachet. He's covered by Mathurin. To the inside. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Pacers leading by 7. And he lobs it up top. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Basket counts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Another three for Indiana.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. Walker comes in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniels.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Indiana now. 8-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position. But it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Okongwu, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Young. There's the three. Mathurin with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Outside for McConnell. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana.
Pascal Siakam.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Hawks trail by 9. Outside Young. Pass to Porzingis. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
For 3.
Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so McConnell will bring it up for Indiana. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel. Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Matherin. Back to Toppin. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Okongwu. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Siakam for three. He's off on that one. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Matherin. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's McConnell in at the one. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Toppin. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Toppin's got 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And the basket is good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Indiana has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Into the lane, and he converts the layup. Toppin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Kennard. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Toppin, left side. Back to McConnell. Outside Walker. Pass to Toppin. 5 on the clock. McConnell outside. Walker for 3. That shot off. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Krejci. He's scoreless. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Matherin. The rebound by the Hawks. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season. Now here's Alexander Walker. Walker covering. Back to Kennard. The 3 ball. Matherin with a rebound. Indiana leading by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. It's stolen. Here's Krejci. He's marked by McConnell. Kennard on the wing. Fires from deep. Matherin with a rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Outside Matherin. Pass to Walker. a nice passing by Indiana here. McConnell from outside. He buries it from 3. McConnell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Pacers making a change here. Halliburton is checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Daniels outside. Outside Rizachet. Halliburton against Daniels. There's Young with the 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 11. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Daniels. And Atlanta misses again. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. McConnell passes to Halliburton. He can't get it to go. Good D by Kongwu. Hawks trail by 11. Right side Rizachet. Young from long range. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Outside Young. To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Toppin. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. From the arc. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Rizachet. He had 16 in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's a Kongwu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Free throw good, Kongwu. And Indiana with some changes. Wiseman, he's checked in for Siakam. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. That one misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton outside. To the paint. Oh, look at Wiseman. All the tools inside.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Outside Rizachet. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Rizachet's future in this league. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Daniels, plenty of space. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got 4 rebounds now. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, B.A. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad. Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Halliburton left side. Nembhard outside. Toppin passes to Nembhard. There's Nesmith with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you're playing.
Now here's Risache. Shoots over Halliburton. Risache, no good. Toppin against Johnson. Pass to Neesmith. Outside for Halliburton. He got it! Halliburton nails the three.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Outside Risache. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 15. Halliburton outside. Toppin passes to Wiseman. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
And here's Young. Johnson for 3. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Atlanta Hawks. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Pacers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. And it's Risache in at the 3 slot.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Young. Porzingis up top. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Pass to Wiseman. Now Halliburton from deep. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Porzingis in the post. Guarded by Wiseman. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter. Young against Halliburton. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Right side, Risache. Pass to Daniels. To the wing on the left. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest-scoring teams in the league last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Young with it, defended by Halliburton. Porzingis passes to Daniels. And here's Young from downtown, pure from three-point range. Young's got 11.
Well, that's one thing about Trae Young. He has never seen a 3 he didn't like.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Shot from the low post is good. That's 28 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Wiseman with a steal. Halliburton against Young. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Young. 4-3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Indiana leading by 19. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 31.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Young. He's got 14. Here's Porzingis. Tries it from 16. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Daniels. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Atlanta with possession here. Daniels passes to Johnson. Outside Risache. On the wing, Daniels. No good on the 3.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Nembhard, good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And the bucket is good. Young's got 18.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Wiseman, a screen on Young. Here's Halliburton. And the shot no good, a bit short. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And that one's good. Porzingis
gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Down low. Here's Siakam on the money with a shot from the left block. Siakam's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Wiseman. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nimhart. And a change for the Hawks. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Trae Young. Now here's Porzingis. He's got 17. Back to Daniels. Shoots over McConnell. Daniels misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
McConnell left side. Porzingis against Siakam. Halliburton outside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Now here's Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Mathurin with a steal. Siakam with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Here's Halliburton. And Indiana again with the bucket.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
So it's Atlanta now. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Daniels up top. Here's Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Drains the triple. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
But that's a nice look right there. You can run your offense through Johnson. He's that talented.
Fader on the way. Rebound Atlanta. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Rizachet. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell. And Indiana with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Walker in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Atlanta's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter, and he gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
McConnell's shot is off. The Hawks' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
McConnell against Young. McConnell passes to Toppin. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Johnson inside. He's against Toppin. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Out to the wing. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. There's Young with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got 13 points in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers, leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the three. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Kennard outside. Here's Young. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Young's got 23.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
McConnell finds Walker. Okongwu against Siakam. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
That's good from Siakam. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Siakam looking it over. Toppin outside. Back to Siakam. The shot misses. Good D by Okongwu. Hawks trail by 18. Young with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Puts up a three. Wow! Young from deep three-point territory.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Pass to Toppin. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to McConnell. Now Mathurin. Here's Toppin. McConnell from outside. And Indiana misses again.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Back to Young. Fires for three. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 15. McConnell outside. Pass to Mathurin. It's Walker on the wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Shepard comes in for Walker. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Daniels. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. Now Porzingis. Here's Daniels. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Halliburton with the ball. Ooh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now Halliburton. And here's Siakam for three. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 7 tonight. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 18. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Porzingis. Young against Halliburton. Back to Porzingis. Fires the three. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Daniels outside. Back to Young. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Hawks trail by 21. Daniels passes to Young. Outside Rizachet. The three. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Uneasy two on the layup. Halliburton's got 42 in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
At the line,
and Atlanta shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Porzingis sets a screen. There's Young with the three. The rebound by Jackson.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here's Young. Back to Daniels. To stop the run. And Young is good from three. Young's got 35 in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Daniels with a drive. The kick out to Young. No good from outside. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Good. Halliburton's got 44.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Nails it from three.
Yeah, Trae Young has been relentless offensively. He has brought the effort and the production.
Siakam finds Walker. Halliburton for three. No good. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.